If you outdoor yours curtains in the night and found how the herb was burned, someone had discarded a loading of nonsense in yours kindergarten and animals were consuming it, thou'd be shocked. Yachts house witch's event in the oceans, says Sarah Lagru. This pitfalls are creature burned, down there's nonsense on beaches and animals are consuming it and receive entangle up in it. But we don't usually see lot of this since he's in the oceans. Out of view, out of reason. Sarah is a yachtswoman who lives on board her ship and is on to set out on a world journey for scientific. She and man, Connor, include a site to company ordinate some love-minded sailors in a type of study navy to address several of the largest issues cladding our seas. The concept is to construct a society of where how can collect information and hold easy experiments, all at the decree of scientists. Several of the data, water supply heat, saltiness and opacity, can be utilized to land truth oceanography model and Sputnik observational data. Some information, such as minnow fabric samples of production, can assist construct a image of pet public health and the water in that they dwell. Fair documentation places attended would make up baselines of that next changing can be correctly evaluated. Sarah's and Connor's outdoor source, Mob Science Draft will run off a website and an application. Beth boats are creature enlisted to test the main study program. The intent is how these where would later cascading the ideas and skills to some sailors needing to exceed the program. Down there's thing love for thousand length term, dwell aboard boats cruising the planet, explains Connor. These are individuals, families, groups of friends, and they've done the oceans their household, and they wish to see following them and get implicated. These boats are more departure to several very exciting places, though in top latitudes love Antarctica and the polar western passageway. These are places how vocational study where may not frequently go, so we present a fabulous further source. Taking into account period is take line of research advisors, such as Dr. Steve Simpson of Exeter College. He envisages scientists' connection in the Battle Cruiser Society to discover boats in places of concern to their special box of study. Maybe these scientists include a new tool they wish to test or a new information set they wish to purchase. A society boat could do how occur rapidly and cheap. To us, vessel period is the largest costly item and how framework which we can make, says Steve. Or yet to know the oceans, we very requirement big dimensional scope for our information sets, and we requirement length period series, as, the prospect to job in human beings wherever the sea is their household, to be collection these world information sets how construct up year on year, how's a really breathtaking perspective. Steve oneself wants to use the boats as portion of his study in sea acoustic. Same's concerned in submarine sounds to assist construe which's residing in the oceans and how the environmental is creature struck by humane produced sound. Yachts run quiet, that makes it lot facilitating to recording and construe the soundscapes selected up by his hydrophones. Of the actual values of period series love such cruisers could gather, is how we would see successful stories, says Steve. Unsample, the Bathing Beach Pure UPS about the UK include shown the effect of the 5p plasticity bag accusation with how accusation came in, down there's been a 40% reducing in plasticity mind found on beaches. And you just aware how since lot of human beings include been collecting information. How helps beach up politics.